Hi Piano Lab, this is a video that talks about the basics of the staff, and we're going to look today at your notes on the staff for the C 5-finger position. So first of all, you should have watched the video that explains that for any staff, you're going to have 5 lines and then 4 spaces, okay? And then we have 2 different clefs that we're going to use in the piano, and that is treble clef, which are the higher notes, and that'll be notes that you have kind of to the right of the piano, and then bass clef, which are the lower notes, and that'll be towards the left on the piano, okay? So this reference page I wanted to show you is going to be great for you to come back to, and next week we're going to really be getting into all these extra notes, and that's on page 131. 132 also is a good reference that covers this as well. So we will come back to these phrases next week. But for now, I just wanted you to see that altogether the notes go on lines and spaces. And then I did want you to notice that some of them go below or above the staff, and they use these little extra lines. Those are called ledger lines. Okay, so that's kind of our basic there about the staff. And let's take a look at our C position. So your first worksheet you're going to do today is page 133, and we're going to go over the 5-finger position notes, okay, for treble clef. So first of all, treble clef, let's talk about what exactly the treble clef is drawn for. So it looks like a pretty funny, fancy little symbol. You've probably seen it before, but this actually gives us a clue and tells us a starting note. So if you look right here, right where this circle comes around and makes a target, that is showing that this line here is our starting note, or is our note. This is called treble clef, but it's also known as G clef because that little target space is the note G. So the second line here, G clef, goes around that second line. That's a G, okay? So then if we follow our system of the alphabet, whenever we're going down, we go backwards in the alphabet, right? So G, F, E, D, C. If we're going up in notes, we follow the alphabet forward, C, D, E, F, G, right? So you're just going to work on just these 5 notes in the treble clef. You have a reference up here at the top that you can go back to, and then you're going to go down and fill these in, okay? So all 4 lines of this, fill in the notes that you get. Now, just to really quickly look, C is a ledger line, and it's on the line, right? So we have C is on the line, E is on the line, G is on the line, and then D is a space below the staff, F is the first space on the staff, okay? So C, E, and G are lines, D and F are spaces for treble clef, all right? So go ahead, that's 131 or 133 worksheet, and then we're gonna skip all the way forward to look at bass clef and go ahead and get those 5 notes going. Okay, so in bass clef, this is page 157. In bass clef, we also have kind of a clue that it gives us. These 2 little dots go around this line here, and let's just take a look. That is F, right? So bass clef is also known as F clef. And again, you find those 2 little dots, follow that line along, and you've got F, okay? Just like in treble clef, we start low here, right? And as the notes go up, we go forward in the alphabet, C, D, E, F, G. If we go backwards here, we're going down down, and we're going backwards in the alphabet, G, F, E, D, C, okay? None of these are on ledger lines, right? They're all on the staff. So really try to pay attention and be careful here, because once you get down here, some of the notes are going to look similar. So first, figure out, is it on a line or a space? And then figure out which line or space. And we always count from the bottom. So C, E, and G are on the spaces. You can see C is the second space, E is the third space, and G is the fourth space, the top space, right? So second space, third space, fourth space. And then D and F are on the line. So we've got D is 1, 2, 3. That's right, the third line, that middle line. And then F is on the 4th line, and remember, it's between those 2 dots. All right, so same thing on this page. You're going to do all 4 lines, fill them in, make sure you've got those letters, and you need to get that turned in by the end of the day today. So we will be going over this, reviewing this the next time that you have a virtual day. Hope you guys have a great day. Email me if you have any questions.